Everything, all the action's going on, but they don't really see the camp and what really happens on the inside of camp. How everybody congregates together and.
Wow, North Dakota though. Look at that. Hi everyone, it's Kyle. I'm still alive. And I'm in North Dakota in Standing Rock trying to make sure that that blue water you just saw stays that way. I'm about an hour out from the Sacred Stone Camp. And I already got pulled over today and had a long, fun conversation with a cop about it, so I'm gonna keep everyone updated and it's gonna be a real fun, jolly time. Well, I think I found them. I'm about 24 miles outside camp and they're going. I'm about a mile away, or I could just go to the casino. Apparently already today 2 people were shot with rubber bullets. So when you get to a choke point in the road, there's a little stop where the cops question you with a bunch of cars and a Bureau of Indian Affairs little vehicle. That was fun. So as you can see, I just got here and I've already been recruited. A bunch of people that got arrested had all their stuff confiscated and it's in a big pile and we're gonna go sort it. So when the people on the front lines got arrested, they were blocking the construction equipment, so the cops took all of their belongings and all of their food and threw it in that pile. So about 150 people on the front line stocked for the winter, and they threw tents, chairs, food, everything into a big pile, and a lot of it is just garbage now. So I don't know what you were picturing here in terms of living situation, tents and whatnot, but this is like a full battleground area. They got kitchens, medical tents, and everything. And that's Moses.
What up?
We've been trying to clean all of the destruction, and flies are invading, and my hands are filthy.
Itself is reward. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. I can't.
So I can't send any messages out when I'm in there, but if I leave, I can update, but I'll still record videos and post them later.
Everything, all the action's going on, but they don't really see the camp and what really happens on the inside of camp. How everybody congregates together and tells.
Good morning. It's cold outside. You could hear the planes blocking the phone circle all night, day and night. It's fun. It's a good time. It got real spiritual this morning. There was singing and prayer and all that fun stuff. And they made an announcement on what you can do to help and donate. The thing they need people to donate the most is like riot gear and protection because they're being attacked by the police day and night. They sort of laid out the forces of the DAPL at the meeting this morning, like how many are in the hills, the boats, how many new police forces they see coming in, how many. Because the main strategy here is really stop them from building and make enough noise, generate enough attention so that the government does something about this. So do what you can because these people are working their asses off out here. And they're attacking us, like, in our land here. They come in here pretending to be protesters and they've been raiding people's tents and people have had things stolen from them. One night they lit the hill on fire. I'll try to get a photo, but hoping it would spread this way, but the idiots didn't check the wind and that didn't work out for them. And the bridge in the water that the protesters built, the DAPL security rammed it with a boat and were shooting people in the water with rubber bullets and mace. It's mostly natives on the front line, and I don't know if I'll make it out because they say if they spray you with mace and you have contacts, then taking them out will take out your cornea as well. I'm fine with getting arrested, I'm fine with getting shot, but I like my vision, so I'll see if I can get out there and get a photo or video for you. So again, the protesters are just trying to stop construction. They're getting shot at, they're getting maced, they're protecting themselves with plastic. They really need protection and gear. So just help however you can. Everyone here is here for one purpose, to protect the water. We make enough noise, we can get it done. You can see all the people that are going down to the river to pray. I think you can see it. I think they said 500 people a day or so show up. We keep bringing back the tents that the DAPL authorities stole, and they didn't just like throw everything in a pile and break it, they literally slashed all of the tents. I've never been happier to see food come in cans. Sturdy some bitches.
Right behind the van.
So it looks like the construction is on the other side of that bridge, and when the protesters built their bridge, they destroyed it, and when the protesters go through the water, they shoot at them. We've been bringing back loads of food that DAPL took, and there's enough stocked up to last a really long time, and there's 5 kitchens going with plenty of food all of the time. There's always plenty around here to do. Some people just come to protest and chill and basically tailgate, and some of us go fuck around and work. Before they take it, I want to show you that's everything that was destroyed in the pile. And now this is what remains, and everything else is back at camp, which I'll get a photo of later. A bunch of people end up coming back heartbroken because not only did they lose a bunch of personal stuff, but the same people who lit the field on fire and are making a pipeline felt like it was completely cool to try to destroy a winter's worth of food, clothes, shelter, warmth. At the end of that dance, one of the guys stands up and goes, "All right, now all the single guys in the room are married." There's the construction site over there. Morning. Every morning, you could go over to the sacred fire and do prayer. Put cedar in your shoe, drink water, sing. Water heals our bodies. Water heals our souls. When we go down, down to the water, we are home. Yesterday, 528 members of clergy came to pray. It was 528 for a reason, but I can't put my finger on it. The sun is coming up. A lot of people are going up to Bismarck to protest the governor. From what I was told, 14 were arrested, and then one was arrested for a weird reason. From what I was told, one person was arrested to be used as an example to make everyone go away. Have they met America? People asking about donations. I would say not to donate to sacredstone.org because they've been here the longest and the donations they get, they keep. I'm at the Ochedi Sakon camp, and I think you can donate by going to ochedisakon@gmail.com and donating through PayPal, but I'm not sure because I don't have internet. So look it up and donate whatever you can. Also, the Dapplers have been spreading a little bit of misinformation. I was told that the Dapplers said the Red Owl Legal GoFundMe account got $2.5 million in donations, but they just said that so people wouldn't donate. They're the ones who pay for everyone's bail and legal defenses and stuff. It's Red Owl Legal GoFundMe account. They made an announcement that they're gathering statements from people about incidents so that they can go after how these cops treated these protesters after the fact. A day or two ago, one of the journalists, Erin Schrode, got shot by a rubber bullet when she was interviewing someone. It's on video. Her name is Erin Schrode, Schrode. That could not have been a misfire. They just shot her. There's people here from all over the country, all over the world, and our government's just kind of like, what are these people complaining about? It's crazy to think about. You've seen the videos of the last 2 days. If the government really wants to barge in somewhere and do what they want, what does it take to stop them? If 10,000 people stood in a group and sang Kumbaya, the powers that be would say, wow. Okay, they're over there, keep drilling. That's why we have to act. That's why they have to go over there and try to stall them until someone upstairs starts paying attention. You want to know how safe and non-violent it is out here? I do the ride sharing, give rides to strangers. And that's not a thing I do. The last guy I gave a ride to told me that when North Camp was raided around that time, one of the gunmen for the Dapplers was on our territory and the Bureau of Indian Affairs arrested him. Reuse everything. This is coffee.
For that today I can say I hope that I'm going to continue to use it in a good way.
Here's a better view of the burnt mountains. After they set them on fire, they actually tried to blame it on us.
Whatever works for you. Actually, you can cut them on site. There's one right there in the corner. Oh, there's one right there? Thanks for letting me know.
The upside down American flag signals a sign of distress. I see it a lot around here. We just finished direct action training. It took about 2 hours. We went through the principles of camp, legal, and defending ourselves out on the front lines. They went through how we're called protectors and not protesters. I know I've been saying protesters, but that means you're trying to gain something. And protectors means that we're trying to save what we already have. And they said how the pipeline was originally going to go through Bismarck, but the city voted it down because they didn't want their water poisoned. So they thought, hey, let's go through these people. Red Owl Legal talked to us about what will happen and what to do if we get arrested. First off, if you have anything on you, you're probably not going to get it back. And if you get arrested, it's expensive to make a phone call. They said to have $20 on you at least. And if you don't fill out your paperwork right, they take away your right to an attorney. They've sent arrested protectors all around the state when they get arrested. They even make announcements in the morning where to pick up people's impounded cars. Then we got up and they taught us how to walk in a crowd and link arms and get through police lines without assaulting them, because if you touch any of them, they cry savages. Oh no! They taught us communication, how to send messages to the front and back of the crowd, and they taught us the tactics that the police use to kind of break us up and stop us and push us back. This is what a modern-day army looks like. Thousands of people are out here for one cause, to fight this oppression, to fight for water. Militaries are budgeted, and they use a hierarchy system. You don't question the people above you. Here, we all know what we're fighting for. Humans have a right to water. They talked about how we take our rights for granted. People fought for women's suffrage, for civil rights, and you have to keep fighting, because no one's going to protect them. There's no perfect system that's going to protect your rights. It's easy for the government to just turn a blind eye. If we were wrong, and these people were just attacking innocent Dapplers, you don't think the US military would come in hard on these camps and break us all up? I'm tired. And I haven't even been here that long. People have been here for months. I'm gonna go sort some food. blanket poncho thing I keep putting on. It's just a blanket with bobby pins in it. Bobby pins kick ass. Always have bobby pins on you. At night, there's not much you can do after dinner in the dark, so you can go listen to music, dance, or go to the open mic. One woman said that 3 women are in the hospital right now, and it's cold. If it's not obvious, I keep messing up and doing different takes because I can't form a complete sentence. One woman got up to the mic and said that 3 women are in the hospital from the front line, and that in general, women have been having more of a hard time in the front. At training, they said to raise your hand if you were from Northeast, West, Midwest, South, and you could see how far the issue spreads across. And at the open mic, you can get a lot of wisdom. A lot of people across the country come and share their experiences and how the issue has affected them. And at the open mic, you can get a lot of wisdom. A lot of people across the country come share their experiences and how this issue has affected them. It gets very spiritual. I'm not a very religious person, but if there's any spiritual presence anywhere, it's definitely here. So after singing in the Geodome, I sat there with my eyes closed and thought, Spirit, if you're there, smack me in the face with some wisdom. But I just got to Spirit smack me in the face, and then some guy in front of me smacked his drum once and I flinched. And I thought, oh, Spirit, you think you funny, huh? Some people use prayer to solve their problems and others take action. But the people who believe, have faith, and take action, those are the people that are going to change the world. As long as the Dapplers are out here, these people are going to be right on their backs. For months. Many Wachoni. Up on the hill there is where the media and legal sets up. You get a little bit of signal up there, so they call it Facebook Hill. Alright, I'm currently at Internet now, and I just saw the Occupy Democrats posted that Obama said to redirect the pipeline out of Standing Rock. Could you tell them that, please? I just did a quick Google search of the mainstream media's coverage on the pipeline, and it's still, the oil company wants a pipeline, and these protesters don't want it. Who's right? Dang it, I forgot to take off my glasses. Yeah, I might go down to the front line today. Alright, I'm going back in. See ya. I don't know how big it looks, but it's definitely bigger than it looks. The food in the kitchens have probably been some of the best in my life, but at this point, a good can of tuna is pretty appetizing. Alright, I'm back over by the bridge. It's not as crowded as it was the other day, but the construction is through there. You can see the cops have set up along the road and made a big barricade. And they're all along the edge there where the construction goes back.
What's going on over there?
They want us to get off the trucks because they're so concerned with our safety.
Thank you for your concern. We had a fire the other night. Really? Thank you.
Used to change it, even though there were protesters. There was no huge protest. People were boycotting it. Started a happy hour.
This place probably has better mental health care than the rest of the country. runners came from Flagstaff, Arizona. I guess a lot of people do that. That's awesome.
Looks like some cars are pulling out.
So what you just saw is some of us tried to go back up to the line again, and we just passed the people that were standing up on the hill, but then security came and got us and told us to come back. I guess because of the ceremony going down at camp, they don't want people causing ruckus up there, but we'll all go down there when the time is right, I guess. The plane up there is scrambling the walkies. When it comes down here, everyone's signal goes to 0. Well, that didn't really go anywhere, and everyone's walking back. But I just got to talk to Jordan Sheridan from the Young Turks Network, so that was really cool. It's crazy how the temperature can shift so drastically between day and night. At night I'm freezing, and now I'm on fire. Some veterans on horseback went over to the bridge to talk to the cops. They want us all to stay back, but I'm gonna go get a better view. Binoculars!
Years with pride and dignity and love for my country in our hearts, because we will never win the minds of people if we're angry.
Oh.
You're all my family, and I love all of you. Oh.
I didn't want to have my camera out, but I wanted you all to see. Now that was inspirational. He served for 20 years, and he came to say that there are 3 sides. Their side, our side, and the truth. And they are trampling our First Amendment rights. And we're letting them know. Just today, there were 200 new people registered for the media. That's really cool. Except none of the mainstream media, still. Earlier I said, Mini Wachoni. That means water is life. Spread the word. Happy 7 a.m. Aren't I a stud? It's my last day here. Got a couple more things to do before I go. Look at that. Chicken, oats, sausage, potatoes. Oh yeah. The part of my hand where my Band-Aid was is now the cleanest part of my finger. Just got to the Sacred Stone Camp. You can see the construction back there through the trees. These are excess donations from Sacred Stone that we're going to take elsewhere in my truck before I go. The camp seemed to have plenty of donations of clothes and tents and sleeping bags and whatnot. I think if you want to donate, the best thing to do at this point is just make a monetary donation. The police chopper's going up there, and over on the hill they're all lined up watching us, I guess. So people are going down by the trucks today on the bridge to pray. And we're just gonna get some big trucks down there to clean up the debris, so that's good. They got some Humvees down there now. I don't know why it seems like something's going on, but they seem jumpy. Whatever. There are at least 4 Humvees down by the bridge, and on our side of the barricade. I think we're just getting it cleaned up today. We're leaving camp today. I thought this experience would just kind of flatline and I'd be doing the same old thing every day, but it's really built and I've gotten to help out a lot. We got a lot of excess donations that they don't need here, so they said to take them elsewhere, wherever we're going home to, and donate them to a shelter or something, so I got a couple bags in my truck. I'd also like to thank my truck for being such a trooper. Yeah, it needs a shower. Yeah, my clothes are pretty done too. And hey, my other band-aid disappeared. This place makes you appreciate things you didn't notice before. Like when it's cold at night and you're glad the sun comes up. Or if I'm eating a chocolate bar, I'm not eating a piece of candy. I'm just eating food. Yesterday there were about 500 people on the line up there, and I would say 4,000 to 5,000 people in camp. This place has really grown the 5 days I've been here. And did you know that there was a baby born here? This place gives life. And this whole camp area is going to be flooded in a couple months. Look at me before I came here and after. I'm tired and I've been here for 5 days and people have been doing this for months. Damn. There's been times after doing some work when the sun's at its peak that I just sit back in my truck and just want to wait until it's all done and I can go. But then an hour later, you're back up and at it. When you think you're overworked, just give yourself a nice big break, because it's better than wanting to give up and be done for the rest of the day, or the rest of the week, or month. The media has been showing what's happening here event-wise, but what I wanted to do with this was show you the day-to-day stuff, what goes on in camp, and to show you that every breath you take, there's people in here working. And if you believe in what's going on here, you can donate, share the story with others, and just make some noise, and we can do this. They're afraid. You can see them watching us 24/7. And if you want to come out here for a couple days, I know people that drove 2.5 days to come out here for the weekend. If you want, they need hands. We just need to show these dapplers and the world that we mean business. Mini Wachoni.